Okay, so for those of us who don't know or are unfamiliar, you are going to be announcing the Garber High School game this Friday.
Yes.
So I don't know much about Garber's football team yet this year. Who are their guys? Who are we looking for?
Okay, we've got Logan Martin. He's only a sophomore, but he is their starting quarterback, and he can throw the ball pretty well. His only problem is he has a slower arm than most, so he has to throw the ball up high. We got Noah Barguthi as our running back, our senior. I think he's a 3-year varsity starter. In fact, last year he ran for 5 touchdowns in a game against a Tri-Valley West school, St. Louis. They beat him 59-0, but still he ran for 5 touchdowns. We got a slot receiver, Simeon Berry, also known as Beezy.
Who's the big guy that I ran into once and literally almost fell over because he was like 6'6"? I guess he's going to Central Michigan. Who is this guy?
The CMU commit, defensive tackle, Alex Nearing.
Nice.
He is good. He still has some room for improvement, as we all do, but he is good. He can, if he has a great game, he can tear up any offense in the state almost.
Yeah, he looked like he could have just flicked me across the room. I was like, yo, what's up, dude? And he was just like, yeah. No, he didn't say anything. I'm just joking. But I couldn't believe it. I was like, how is this dude not going blue? He's like, just goes to show you what these athletes are like. This guy was massive. And it was like, dude, yeah, he's going to Central, which isn't bad, but man, It was like awesome. So that's cool. I mean, guys going to Central, that's big-time football. So good for him.
Last year, he won the Bay City Times Defensive Player of the Year, and he was an honorable mention in the Detroit News. So,
pretty good. Pretty good. I like that a lot.
Let's see here.
We'll have to get that guy on as a guest someday.
Yes, that'll
get a Central Michigan, a future Central Michigan Chippewa in here. That'd be cool.
Yes,
that'd be totally cool.
The future Central Michigan Chippewa in the house in front of Michigan people.
You can give him your autograph because he'll want it.
Oh, of course.
Who wouldn't? What you need to do is get like some Tom Greene like cups and T-shirts, so people will come on and get like T-shirts from the show. We got to start advertising, man.
Of course.
We got to bring a banner and put it up at the football games that says Tom TV 23, Tom Greene Show, stuff like that.
I'm definitely in favor of that.
Got to go around and start getting some of the high school girls like on video to say stuff and then say they're going to be on the show. We got some really big time marketing you got to do.
Yes, of course. We could even do some really big marketing at homecoming.
For only $50, get your picture taken with the deer.
There we go.
Tom Greene.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'll take the pictures. We split a 50-50.
There we go. I like that.
I mean, yeah, it is solid for a good cause, man. And anyway, but yeah, no, we got to do that, but that'll be fun.
Yes, I'm in favor of it. And yes, we will split 50-50 any profits we get.
Sweet. And last but not least, because I don't know anything about this, Garber's playing who again?
The Birch Run Panthers.
Okay, now Birch Run, the only thing I know about Birch Run is they have a restaurant called Tony's that gives you 18 pounds of bacon if you go there and order some food. I think it's called like the meat plate or something.
Yes.
That's all I know about Birch Run, except they have a huge mall too, but is their football team any good?
They are average at best.
So Garber's going to take them?
Yes.
What's your pick?
I'm going to say 35-7.
Sweet! Want to see that? Come on, Garber. 35-7.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
And I think that will be a wrap for this one.
All right, sounds good. So Michigan's going to win. Garber's going to win. It's going to be a good weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And next week we'll get together. It's the bye week.
Next week will be the bye week, so I'm thinking for next week we will do a Big Ten preview, I'm thinking, because now that the non-conference schedule is about to be over, and now we'll know, okay, who's got room for improvements, who's good, who's not. Maybe, you never know. Some of our thoughts may be switched from the pre-show.
Yep, my thoughts have definitely switched. I thought the Big Ten would be better this year, and clearly they're not. And one real quick thing we got to talk about. Wisconsin.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my gosh. What on earth happened with the officials there? It's like, haven't you ever seen a guy knee the ball down before? I mean, talk about that was a screw job, big time. Wisconsin, they could have handled that situation better. Maybe they got a little bit greedy, and instead of just spiking the ball, they tried to center it. But man, they got screwed. But the Big Ten now, they're not doing themselves any favors. Penn State losing to Slippery Rock or whoever it was. Michigan almost losing to Akron. Michigan State puffing their chests out because they beat Youngstown State. The status of the Big Ten is not very good right now. I mean, it's not.
No, especially with Michigan damn near falling to Akron. That it's looking like, hey,
Heck yeah.
Yo, maybe we might want to rethink our predictions here.
Well, we'll find out a lot this week. That's all that matters. Michigan, UConn, bring it.
Michigan State, Notre Dame, that'll be a good game too. Of course, because
Is that
Notre
this
Dame
week?
is the best. It is this week.
Michigan State plays Notre Dame this Saturday?
That is this Saturday.
Oh, man. I don't have a clue. Honestly, I don't have a clue who's going to win that game.
I had to bring back the Lou Holtz impersonation just because State's playing Notre Dame.
Yeah. Lou Holtz, man. Well, we'll know a lot more after this weekend, so we'll talk trash. If Sparty wins, then clearly Michigan's win wasn't that big a deal. If they lose, we get to rub it in, at least until we play them in November. But, of course...
It's in November this year.
Yes, it is. So we can find out how good Michigan is when they play UConn. So sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Anyway.
Have a good Friday. We'll have some highlights next week.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Greene announcing the Garber game. Bring it on. It was fun. Glad to be back.
Oh, yes. Good to see you back.
You too.
We're back in this.
And last update. Detroit's up 3-1 now in the second period. Goals by Tatar Adam Almqvist. I've never heard of that guy, but he's got a good first name. And then a second goal by Adam Almqvist on the power play, but I'm guess he's Swedish.
How sweet it is.
Yes.